Hello people, this is Power here with a review of the Power Rangers Beast Morphers Deluxe figures. I don't know what you call these, but this first wave of figures includes the Beastbots of Cruise and Smash, also known as Cheetah Nick, and I don't know his name. Involves bananas though. Again, I'm not familiar with Go Busters, so anyways. So the boxes for these ones are obviously bigger. They're like just more of this size. Because these are deluxe, so these are $15 each, which okay. As you can see here, for some reason his leg is coming out. His leg is not completely in the plastic, which is weird. But, again, that cool art on the side, like a more miniature version of this. The texture, but I don't know. Amazon's weird. In the back, just simply shows that. And again, here, I like the fact that it shows the Red Ranger, so that's pretty cool. Oh, it has a description? Oh, this is actually printed on here. That's pretty cool. Do these have a description? No, these are the only descriptions these have. But here it just says, like, imagine the Red Beastbot Cruise fighting besides the Power Rangers and morphing into a motorcycle. And then here, again, they have this here. Smash is here and replaces the Blue Ranger. So I think that's pretty cool. Probably spending too much time on here. Here's Smash. He's pretty hefty, I might say. I don't know what's with the art because his eyes are yellow, or his eyes are red, but they're supposed to be yellow, so that's kind of weird. And again, here, here's the Blue Ranger. Just making sure that's the correct image. Imagine the Blue Beastbot Smash fighting besides the Power Rangers. Okay, and here is Cruise, and I just realized that there's no tabs on here, so I don't think oh, down here. Okay, thank gosh. So yeah, I'm just looking at the prototypes, but yeah, so I'm gonna open these up and we're gonna take a look at them. So here we have Cruise and Smash out of their packaging, and let's just get into them. So we'll move Smash out of the way because we just have to deal with Cruise. Here's Cruise, and yeah, he's alright looking. Obviously, you have this weird thing on his hand, but overall, let's just go over details. He's alright. The silver is nice and such. He doesn't have the silver here, which bothers me a bit. I do like this portion though. Like, it actually works for some reason. Like, his head, like, I think this might be the best part of this figure, honestly. His head just looks cool. Anyways, let's go to articulation. He can bob his head back and forth. He can rotate it all the way. I don't know what kind of head joint he's on. I don't want to say a ball joint, but he might be. His arms can tightly move up and move all the way around. He has a wrist swivel. And technically, because the official art, the official pictures will proclaim this, but he can move his arms like this, and it just looks stupid. I laughed right when I saw it on Amazon. So, and then his leg, he can't really kick forward. He can kick back. He can bend, but then that's it. So he can't even like rotate at all. Yeah, and he's just kind of a floppy mess. I don't know if anyone else is having these issues, but his legs for me like really badly loose. So I'm not really happy about that. And like again, this thing is just kind of stupidly attached to his hand. I don't understand why they couldn't think of anything else. And obviously his gimmick here, he has an exhaust and he has a friction missile, which I think is the only fun thing out of this. So obviously you push it and it fires pretty well. At first, before, it didn't really fire out. It used to just fire like that, but I think it's because of the fact you have to push it up to this point to get some force, and it's pretty satisfying. I'm having too much fun with it, but you can remove this for the next thing, which is his Morph X key, which again is probably one of the other few good things about this set. Like his Morph X key just looks great. He is 0, and he doesn't have a number. And that probably debunks my theory then. So here's his track. It's actually different. I think the Beastbots actually have different shaped keys, which is pretty interesting. Actually, I probably should have kept this extended. Obviously you can still put this on him. It's not that difficult. He's probably the most easiest. So yeah, let's get into his gimmick, which is the fact that he can transform. So we'll zoom out a bit, and I don't know where to start with this. So this part is separated right in the box, so I might put in a clip of me applying it there, like there, but I don't know. But what I had to cut out was that I did not realize that basically you have to clip it in from the top. But so basically, how you start this transformation is that you lift this piece up and you clip it to up here. Then you rotate the wheel to here. So then the smaller side, it's here. This thing's difficult to fall. And then you split open his arms like so. Then you have to rotate the arms inward like so, because then when you collapse the left side in, you have to clip this hand into here. You want to see my attempts? It scratches the hand. So I don't understand why that's a thing, but anyways, so you clip it down like here, then you clip the hand in here, you're supposed to do it when you hear a click like that, but then like it scratches the hand, and I don't really like that. And I think I pretty much just skipped the step with the legs, but the legs, the floppy legs, you peg them in, you bend both knees until they click. This part is so terrible. Then you push this in, take the kickstand, and voila, you got the bike mode, if I can actually get it to stand, which is not standing now, which is weird. I never had this issue. Considering he actually, yeah, there. So there's the bike mode, and obviously here's the exhaust, which is why it's purposely here. You just attach it to this hand again with there was clearance. I don't think I have clearance there. So gotta peg the legs back in, and I gotta peg all these back in, and it just becomes more of a mess and such. Gosh. But then you can have this down here also, but it's supposed to go straight like that. But this is the full bike. I think the bike mode, like, again, the front part of it, like, this portion of it is alright. The rest of it is terrible. Like, it just doesn't look great. Especially, like, the hands and such, and, like, this wheel is terrible. But, because the issue here is that you can barely roll it. Like, you can roll it, it's just that not really well. So, like, yes, and then, like, you can go back here and, like, shoot your exhaust and such. But, obviously, the true intention of why you want this is so then you can have Devin ride him. So, let's have him do so. I should have probably done a size comparison, but oh well. As you can see, he can't ride him that well because of the fact he does not have because of the fact they removed wrist articulation, he can't really do so. And like, even if he could, this is like the lowest he can get to, and it just looks weird. Like, you can at least get him to ride it. It's just not at a practical way. So it's either that you just have him sitting and attempt to do so, or, because I don't know, this is technically the only way I can have him sit and ride at the same time, but right. This is just how it works. It's just weird. So, if it actually stands there. So here, those two would be off to the side doing whatever they could. Now here's Smash. I said move. So here's Smash, and obviously he's just the better figure of the two. Like, just look how hefty he is. Like, he's really hefty, but he still has the same loose leg issues, but it's not as much of a problem with him because his leg articulation is like kind of limited either way, so it doesn't really matter. So his articulation, he can rotate left or right. His steering wheel face actually does turn, and that's just pretty nice. His arm can move all the way. He has complete bend. He can swivel, but it's just hindered by this tubing, which you can remove to technically not limit it, but you know, again, he can somewhat move up here. Then he has a knee swivel, which he can rotate all the way around, and that's basically it. But he just looks a lot better, and he's just more articulated and such. So, and if you want a size comparison between Smash and Robbie, here they are. I think they're basically the same size, which I guess isn't as bad. I just like how they made him look a lot more taller. But so you might be wondering what Smash's gimmick is, and which is firing off these fiery missiles. So obviously they're the same friction technique. You just push them through, and you fire them off, and like, again, this is so satisfying. And also, like, I know a lot of people don't like this, but come on, you gotta commend Hasbro for, like, the detail on the fire. Like, this looks amazing. Like, oh wow. I love it so much, which is why I can't really hate these. I think it would have been cool if they did come with a second pair that were normal, but I like how this looks. Oh no, smash. So, again, fire up away. And that didn't work. I would have him shoot someone, but I don't feel like doing that. And nope, you can still see him in the frame. So, that's basically good for Smash, but honestly, I don't really think that's an issue, just because of the fact that he's just more fun, because of the fact of how bulky he is, and his heft and such. So, oh gosh, I forgot to show. He obviously comes with his Morphex key, which I think it's one of the most boring ones, but at the same time, he has one of the coolest blades. Or, gosh, he has one of the coolest keys, because it's just translucent blue, and I'm pretty sure his is not numbered, so, you can actually slot this on this tube, just like that, and then, with this back part, because just like Cruise, his back piece is removable, but this, you can actually peg onto here by just, well, I just slide it, but you can peg it in also. So he has like a sword and shield thing, which I think this is just one of the core ones. I wonder if you can actually apply this to any of the Rangers. So, can we give Ravi a shield? We can. So that's pretty cool. I gotta cut that out and post. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Again, just slide the key out, and let's use them in the Beast Morpher. And his key is a bit weird, because his key is actually the only one that cooperates, but then again, like, I feel like there's an unnecessary gap, but anyways. Well, so here we have the Beast Morpher. We're going to obviously use Cruise first. Going.
Moto mode activated. Let's take a spin in the Racer Zord. Moto mode activated.
Like, that sounds pretty close to him. So, like, if you can tell, they use the same sound set as the Rangers, so.
Are you ready? Say it's morphin' time.
Something about bikes. What's with the speaker? I don't know what's with my speaker. It's like popping, so that's.
Unleash the beasts.
I don't know if my camera's capturing that.
Virus eliminated.
So that's it for Cruise. For Smash,
Let's smash this. Blue Ranger, you're so brave. Let's smash this. Rangers, it's go time.
yeah, okay, yeah. This is to the point where you can obviously tell that this was made before the show, because obviously Smash does not sound like that. Like, the personality is the same, it's just, the voice is just off.
Are you ready? Say it's morphin' time.
Who are you?
Unleash the beasts.
That's basically it for these two keys. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so my thoughts overall with the two Beastbots is that they're alright. Um, that's what I had to say for Cruise at least. Smash I think is a pretty decent Beastbot. Because just he's a bigger figure. Because that's what he really is. He's just a bigger figure that has a fun missile firing gimmick and can, like, you know, do some harm to, like, this guy. But, you know, like, he's just simple fun, and, like, he's really sculpted, like, well. He's, man, I lost track after my throat was doing something. But, like, I like his articulation. Like, this is just a nice... Okay, this is just a nice touch, I have to say. But it's just like he's a really nice figure. Cruise, on the other hand, is just... I feel like he's just not really suitable at this price. Because of the fact he has to be a figure, but then they're like, oh yeah, we have to, like, make him transform into something. And it's just like, that doesn't really, it's not really executed that well just because of how things are. Oh gosh, and see, like, this is just one of the issues with his figure, like, which is why I don't really want to keep constantly changing him, but it's like his hand gets stressed really easily because the bike part keeps scratching plastic off of his hand. So that's not really a good sign of anything, and also he's just, his figure is just not great of just how it was made. So obviously I only got these for the Morphex keys, but you know, they're pretty cool. Good thing to know is that Jax doesn't have to suffer through the $15 range because of his size, so he gets to be a part of the smaller class of 10-inch figures, or not 10-inch figures, the basic $10 figures, which is pretty nice. I wonder if Jay is going to be stuck here, or if he's just going to be a basic figure. I kind of hope he's not $15, because I honestly don't know what he would do. And as for what they would do with the deluxe class figures, I think they're probably going to put the monsters, because, like, you know, looking at Smash and such, I think this makes sense. Like, the monsters make sense for being $15 rather than, like, you know, 10. So, you know, because they have to utilize this line, jeez, somehow. Because I think if it was just these two, it would just kind of be a waste. So, and be, you know, it'll just be like that one weird offshoot line that two figures cost $15 for no reason. So, I feel like just the monsters such as like Slicertron and Melt or Burnertron are going to be a part of it. And I think those are the only two generic monsters, because obviously there's Evox that they can probably do also, but yeah, that's basically it. Their keys are pretty nice. The Smash is a must get. Cruise, just know what is coming, because he's alright. I kind of do hope the ones people get don't have loose legs, because it kind of This sucks. I know people have been like talking about them wanting to do, or about how they should do a regular Cruise figure, but honestly, I don't know how that will work, especially because this is Cruise's only like sound, I'm pretty sure. So let's look at the side of the box. Time to cruise in style. Maybe there's another Cruise sound in the Morpher that I haven't gotten to yet, so maybe that can work, but yeah, that's basically it for this. So, this is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people. Bye.